Welcome to Good News Week, and the big news? So much happening around the world, where to start? Matthew Newton's arse. Matthew Newton's arse became the most... oh, there's a hair. Matthew Newton's arse became the most watched buttocks in Australian television history. All over the country, viewers went, ah, he's got his father's smile. I'm not surprised Underbelly 2 got such huge ratings. I mean, it's not like there was anything else on. In coming episodes, Bob Trimboli dies in Spain, Terry Clark dies in jail, and everyone else gets shot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say plot spoiler. Look away now. Give me for that. 1 year after the apology to the stolen generations, the Prime Minister has reaffirmed his commitment by sending every Aboriginal person in the country a text message that said, "Still sorry, frowny face." It's touching. It's touching. What's needed now is for Australia, the nation, to apologise to Aboriginal people for Australia, the film. Buckingham Palace was forced to apologise after the Queen's shop at Sandringham was found to be selling these gollywogs. A palace source said Her Majesty wasn't personally involved in picking stock for the shop. That was Prince Harry's job. HRH insists it was a harmless mistake. She thought the gollywogs were Obama action figures. At a technology conference in California, Microsoft mega nerd Bill Gates released a jar of mosquitoes into the audience to make a point about malaria. Experts recommend holding off for 12 months till he releases Mosquitoes Vista. It's the first time Bill released bugs without an attached operating system. Women's Weekly is reportedly chasing the media rights to David Hicks's upcoming wedding. His mates are scratching their heads about what to do on the Bucks night. For Hicksy, being chained naked to a pole has been there, done that. A lot of men came home depressed from the Australian Blues and Roots Festival, having just got the blues. And more doctors came out in support of taking extremely obese children away from their parents. These kids will be known as the swollen generation. And that's the good news! Thank you.
It's good news week. Someone dropped a bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the running game the will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week.
Thank you. Good evening. Tonight, in the difficult second show, the fearless leader, Mikey Robbins. Comedian, singer, all-brand lady, Julia Morris. And the host of Newstopia and a brand new show called My Gen, coming to Network 10 later this year, Shaun Micallef. And they're going for gold against the goofy goddess Claire Hooper. The stand-up who tastes good and is good for you, Lehmo. And he's a bloke, he's a legend, he's handy, he is Dave Hughes. Are we all feeling good?
Yes,
happy to be
yes.
here?
Thank you, Paul. Yes, I'm enjoying it enormously.
It's good so far, isn't it? How are you? You've had a baby since we last saw you?
I have.
Oh, you're talking to her, right. You're talking to her.
To Julia.
10 weeks ago,
Yes?
fell out at Gosford District Hospital.
Did it come out easily because of the all brand? Is that help it come out?
It certainly helped. It certainly helped.
And has everyone had good Valentine's days? Lehmo.
I got in trouble Valentine's Day. Apparently my gift wasn't very romantic.
Oh, what was it?
Yeah, well, a special treat for my girl. I drank 2 litres of pineapple juice. See,
as far as I'm concerned, that's the gift that keeps giving.
I was actually in Sydney for Valentine's Day, and it was away from my home, and I thought we weren't doing Valentine's Day. She trapped me by hiding a present in my luggage.
Oh.
That is just evil.
Women are creepy like that.
I know, so I had to ring up and buy flowers. Cost me $120. Really gave me the shits.
Why do they do that, though? And why celebrate what was a pretty terrible massacre in the 1920s? Why celebrate that with gifts of love? I don't understand.
It is confusing.
Yeah.
It is confusing.
Well, I mean, Jesus died at Easter and we have a good time then, so...
Shall we begin the show, ladies and gentlemen? Yes? We kick off with What's the Story? Mikey, Julia, Shaun, dig deep.
Right, yeah.
Oh, hello, that takes me back.
That's a young couple.
Yes?
That's a...
Young people. Oh,
It's a man from Bangkok.
Measuring your fitness. Oh, so there's young people.
Yeah, I believe they're called Generation Y. Because...
Yeah, go on.
And Generation Y apparently are pretty frivolous. They're like happy grasshoppers. They're frivolous with money. They're running up huge amounts of debts because they're slack.
Are they not putting their money into Bank West?
Probably not.
I don't understand. Why would they be... If one spends what one earns, how does one get into debt?
Credit issues.
And credit issues, yes. We're lending money to stupid drug-taking children.
Remember those days? How good were they?
And that's why the country's going to hell in a handbasket, Paul.
What's the gymnasium angle at the end, then?
No, that was their financial fitness, young woman.
Oh!
Someone's had a baby.
Look at all the pretty lights!
This is shaping up to be an absolutely thrilling show. Sadly, they do have it. I'm going to give them 10 points. We're going to get away from them. Our new survey has found that Generation Y is the least financially fit of all the generations, with many drowning in debt. Could be worse. Baby boomers have a history of drowning in vomit. According to the Bank West Financial Fitness Index, Gen Y has high debt and no savings, but fantastic shoes and mobile phones. To Gen Y, all ordinaries is the list of people they wouldn't root. So this study reckons Generation Y is the worst at financial management. Yeah, because the generation currently in charge of the world's finances is shit hot.
Honestly, though, what is the point of saving money these days? You put it in the share market and it friggin' disappears.
You've had a bit of a problem with your share portfolio?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember when the share market crashed in 2001, it was OK. I mean, I was freaking out that day until I realised, oh, no, you haven't got any shares. Now it's just disappeared.
What do you invest in? What's your...
Great
what's
companies.
Like what? What's your portfolio?
ABC Learning, yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you...
No, don't clap that. Those toddlers have got my sandwiches.
Claire, Lehmo, Dave, let's go.
That's the Pope.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Mouse.
There's a mouse. And that's...
Internet. YouTube.
stuff. Who do you think did that wave first, the Queen or the Pope? Who invented
that was the coin.
The Pope's older, though, or is he? That's a good one, isn't it?
Pope's,
Yeah, the Pope's like Doctor Who. It's the same guy. He just looks different.
He does.
So that was obviously him that invented it.
Does anyone else think that the look on the Pope's face is like he still can't believe that he's the Pope?
It's just...
You know when he walks to a podium, he does this one? He walks out and he just goes... No way!
I believe the Pope is going on YouTube. So you can see the Pope on YouTube.
Yep.
Which is great because you know when you go to the internet and you do stuff you feel guilty about. You can just go to YouTube and get your confession read straight away, you know?
I hope when it comes up under those internet ad banners that go, chat to sexy singles, and he's just underneath going, hello.
Should the Pope really be on the internet? I mean, honestly, I don't think no. I I mean, he's German, and Germans are into weird stuff,
Yeah.
all right? So
If the Pope... Is he on Facebook?
I don't know.
If you became friends with the Pope on Facebook and he poked you, would that be inappropriate?
10 points, ladies and gentlemen, they were right. Pope Benedict, or eggs to his friends, has become one of the... Oh, yeah, ride that one. Ride that one home. That's a... Eggs has become one of the oldest people to have his own YouTube channel. At last, a virtual home for your virtual god. It's the Vatican's latest attempt to get in touch with the youth of 2006. The great thing about using YouTube is the Pope can put up videos of himself lecturing about the sins of the flesh and link them directly to hundreds of videos of the flesh in question. There's also a rather embarrassing clip of him getting out of the Pope-mobile and accidentally flashing the little pontiff. And who knew the Pope waxed? Before the show, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robbins, Morris and Micallef have the horn from a bull.
Moo.
A singlet. That's the clue.
And it appears to have been worn.
Oh, is it a bit smelly?
A little pungent.
Is that what you wear when you go through Bangkok Customs?
And we also have this.
That's amazing. You won It Takes Two, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wow, the other person must have been good. I only said that because I've got to sing in a minute.
And Hoops, Lehmo and Hughes got the letter F.
Oh.
It's an F.
You nailed
What's
that,
it look like
Claire.
the other way around, though?
It's a Lego spanner. It's an F. Hey, it looks quite a lot like an F still.
Sesame Street's not calling now, are they? We also have a very stylish wig.
Yeah. Anyone for bingo?
Jesus Christ, it's Bob Hawke's love child.
Shane Warne in 40 years, yeah?
We've got something very important coming up, the last clue. So, Hughesy, it's over to you.
Baby, you can drive my car. Baby, you're gonna make a star. Baby, I love you. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
Incredible, Hughesy. Those stories later in the show.
If the last 2 Beatles aren't dead yet, they're going to wish they were.
When I say I'm going to be a star, it's obviously not singing and it's going to get me there, all right?
So after one Ruffle-Mal round of Good News Week, the Robbins team are on 10 points, the Hooper team are on 10 points. What a surprise! Coming up, the return of the hot spot. This is our new game called Hotspot. Before the show, we asked the studio audience to write down some questions about the news of the week. Our heroes must now stand on the hotspot and answer those questions. Robbins team, are you ready?
Yes, Paul, we are. We are
Hooper
ready.
team.
Ready and raring to go, Paul. Just one question, is this the hot spot here?
That is the hot spot.
Okay, good day.
Yellow dot is the hot spot. Hooper team, are you ready?
Yeah.
Absolutely, we were born ready. And then we had a few weeks off, but we're back.
Pretty fired up, Paul.
Yes.
Good. Remember, you must be standing on the hot spot when you speak or no points. First question to the Robbins team.
Can I just say, is it a race to the spot?
No, Hughes, if you want to talk, you've got to get on the
You'll
spot.
be on the spot.
Oh,
Can I just say, is it a race to the spot?
Yes, you can use violence.
Yes.
No. Glenn, if you want to speak, you've got to be on the spot.
Oh, can I just go? How many people can get on the
We
spot?
can all talk.
Can we? Anthony has a question.
Sorry, this is like... this is like Twister for idiots, isn't it? Get off the spot, everyone off the spot, let's start again. This is for the Robbins team.
I can't actually walk, otherwise I would have been there too. But these shoes are way too high to walk.
OK, for the Robbins team, what would you include in your stimulus package?
Oh! Gel!
Sorry, if you need it, one of those desiccation sachets, you know? You don't need that.
To soak...
Well, I guess it's obvious, but Viagra, because nothing stimulates the economy like spending on romance and children.
Some of Malcolm Turnbull's money.
One of those small sachets with some silica in it. It's a desiccation sachet, they're called.
Scared to ask this next one. What would you get Robert Mugabe for his 85th birthday?
A coffin.
One of those small desiccation sachets.
A CD voucher for 50,000 billion Zimbabwean dollars.
Some scuba diving lessons in Sydney Harbour.
How old is he?
85.
A Human Nature CD.
Come up with a tourism slogan for Iraq. Ooh.
Get out and leave us alone.
Iraq, safer than Bondi.
So, are you too hardcore for backpacking? Why not try Kakyadak Flakjack in Iraq packing?
Not as shitty as Iran.
Where the bloody hell is my house?
If you were a superhero, what would your special power be?
Lesbian.
The ability to make a woman happy without having to put any thought or effort into it.
I repeat, lesbian.
If I was a superhero, all mums are superheroes because...
What would you do with 14 babies?
Yes. Oh.
Change them constantly.
I'd fundraise to have the surgery to get 14 breasts.
I'd drop them off at ABC Learning.
I would kill myself.
Tiny Guantanamo Bay.
A new slogan for Qantas.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
What's the best way to break up with someone?
Oh!
Jeez, you rushed to that, didn't
I
you?
know! My favourite over the years was fax dump. Do you know the fax, and then you can sticky tape the 2 bits of paper and then it just keeps going and going and going, but fax dump them at work because then the papers runs out. Does anyone fax anymore? I don't know. Anyway, good luck.
On television. Sorry, darling.
Tell them it's not them, it's that hot chick that you met.
This is actually one of my favourites, and I've never got the chance to use this, but you walk up to them when they're with a group of friends and you go, hands up, who's got a girlfriend? You can put your hand down.
There are concerns Mardi Gras has become too straight. How would you gay it up?
Lesbians.
What are your favourite baby names?
Shaniqua Sloughquell. Oh!
On the dot!
Shaniqua Sloughquell, Bethany, Leanne Rhymes, Destiny, Jasmania. With umlauts and grabs.
How would you lure China out of Tibet?
Small piece of cheese.
And finally, describe Matthew Newton's bum in one word.
Oh, please, no.
I just realised it was 3 words, so you have the floor.
The cat's pyjamas. Oh, that's 3 words too.
Hot. In a gay way.
A small sachet of
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Can you please go wild for everyone on the hot spot tonight? Coming up next, the couch.
It's Good News Week.
This is Couch Potato. Come and get comfortable, Shaun Micallef.
All right.
Shaun Micallef.
Here?
You can clamber over that, yes.
Oh, that's so big. All right, now I'm
You've
very
got very
nervous.
long legs.
I know, thank you. Well, how do we do this with dignity?
Take as long as you want. Thank you. Safe as houses. Look at
Very,
that. It's awkward, isn't it?
is this all right? Is this what people usually do?
Looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's unsettling, isn't it?
It is a little, yeah. 'Cause
mad power
feel-
play thing.
Yeah, I know. You haven't done it the other way around, have you?
I've never done it the other way around.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Shall we begin?
Please, yes.
Thank you.
let's-
Oh, I
let's-
like
let's
the
go.
touch of the leg, too. That's very...
It's inappropriate. Parrot left over from the big gig.
We're going to begin with word association.
All right. All right.
Valentine's Day.
Massacre.
Oh, no. Law.
Report.
Axed.
Oh. There's so many to choose from.
Television.
Axe.
Never.
Ever.
Once again, a thrilling night. Television. Lust.
I got
Just the first thing that comes into your head.
Okay, throw it at me again.
Lust.
I got nothing. Give me lust, I got nothing.
I'll try again. Shall I try again?
Yeah, all right.
Let's clear it out.
Just surprise me. Talk about something else and then just throw lust in.
I like your shoes. How long have you had those?
I got them. They bought them for me for the Logies in 2001.
Who are they?
Channel 9.
Lust.
Yes, please.
Envy.
Yes, nothing. Paul,
Nothing.
give me another one.
Give the other
Okay,
knee
no,
a crack.
I'm gonna clear-
You're concentrating on that knee a bit much. Give the other knee a crack.
Why do we do this?
I sense that.
Is this a negative thing?
I sense that the session's not going to go well.
No, it'll go fine. It'll go fine.
Language.
It'll go fine. Yeah.
Envy.
Yeah, I got nothing with envy. Give me you're not saying it properly.
Yeah, but... Hero.
Jerry Lewis is a hero of mine.
Really?
Yeah, I met him, you know.
Crazy, I've heard. As a cut snake. A little bit mad. So what was that like, meeting?
Well, it was
Yeah,
great.
the
You
big
ever
man, the great
met your hero? Who's your hero? Who would you hold out as a hero if you met your hero?
JFK, he's dead.
JFK. Well, the chances of that are pretty small. Why Kennedys? Why do you like the Kennedys so
I
much?
don't know. I was fumbling around for something to say and the king just came into my head.
I had a conversation, I don't want to sound like I'm name dropping here, but I had a conversation with Russell Crowe a couple of years ago.
I ran into Russell in a toilet.
Really?
Yeah. And he shook my hand without fucking washing his own. That's a man's man, isn't it? Sorry, go on.
No, that's all right. He would have washed it afterwards, presumably.
Should we go a little bit deeper?
Sure, let's why
Okay.
not? Okay, I'm ready.
How do you pronounce your surname?
My father pronounces it Micallef. My mother, who's not Maltese, pronounces it Micallef.
Right.
And I said to my mother, well, why don't we pronounce it? Presumably Dad would know how to pronounce his own surname. You've only had it for, you know, at that point, 20 years. You know, why do we go on your pronunciation and not my father's? She said, oh, he's got an accent.
Micallef.
Micallef.
Right.
It's quite nice,
Yeah, it is nice.
Like McDermott.
Well, see, I thought it was an Irish.
Did you?
No.
A lot of people do because of the Shaun and the Patrick, because I got a Patrick.
You got a Patrick in there as well. That's
Shaun
very Irish.
Patrick Micallef. Sounds
Ba.
Oh, I'm sorry. How disgusting.
Those are long socks.
Well, I knew I was going to sit on the couch. This is actually a deliberate thing. I thought to myself, I'm not going to come out here with small socks and people will see my leg. So I wore my wife's socks. And even then, it didn't
Like
work.
Micallef long stocking. Can you show us your fake laugh?
Sure. Oh, sorry. Fake laugh.
Fake
I'm
laugh.
a fake laugh. I'm a
have a
very
fake laugh?
genuine person. All right, I'll give it a crack. I'm an actor. Yeah, all right.
We didn't have a scene together, though, unfortunately.
No, but if we did, you would tell me a joke and I would laugh like this.
Who were you in a past life?
Liza Minnelli. And that's quite a feat because she's not dead yet.
If you had your own reality show,
Yes.
what would it be called?
Hey, that's my hat.
Hey, that's my hat.
Yeah. Hey, oh, no, not even like that. Hey, that's my hat. Hey. That's my hat. Again, I've got a lot of things to work out on it, but that's... In terms of like a two-line pitch document,
Yeah.
that's all it is so far. And I'll put it in a really interesting font. Because network executives love that. When you send them a pitch idea and you pick, you know, the crazy zap dingbats,
Hard to read the zap dingbats.
can't help but be impressed.
Do you have a favourite font? Helvetica? Do you like?
No, I don't like Helvetica. Everyone, yeah, what are you, nuts?
Popular.
Everyone loves, yeah.
Courier, you're a bit of a
I don't like
writer?
Popular. No, I don't like Courier. I think they're too obvious, you know.
Gothic. You go for something gothic.
No,
Baskerville.
no. I pick
Carnival.
No, I like Sand. You know, Sand is a new one. Have you
You're a
seen that one?
loathsome creature.
I love sand.
I hate sand.
Why not? Why-
It's too.
It's
yucky.
it's like that. It's like a force of nature.
No,
Sand.
it's ugly.
Well,
No, we just-
what are you like, Mr. Popular? I'll pick Helvetica because everyone likes it. You know, you should sit down and think about what really speaks to your heart. Instead of...
If this couch was an alien from the furniture planet, how would you explain what you're doing on top of him?
I wouldn't bother explaining. I figure that if you conquer a planet, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have to explain. You can sit where you want.
I don't know how you conquered the planet. You're on account was an alien from a. I suppose you have conquered the planet. We'll just accept that you have.
We went over to
That was
Planet
an
Furniture and thought that looked interesting. We'll go there, and I'm not going to probe anybody. I'm just going to lie on them.
Your time in hell is over, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very
Can you
much.
please thank Shaun and Micallef? Coming up next on the couch, Dave Hughes. The couch is now calling you, Dave Hughes. You got someone over there calling for you.
on in.
Yeah, on, Hughes, look at that. That's your people there.
Good on you, man. Yeah.
You're only as good as your fans, and that one's taking you down a peg or two.
He hasn't shaved for a while, why would he? Life's too short.
Hey, mate, there's a reason the cameras are pointed this way.
Whatever.
Oh,
Long socks, have a look at this. No socks, hardly. I got anklets.
You've got sparsely furnished legs. You've got little hairs there, tiny little...
Yeah, I am a man. I'm allowed to.
Look at that. No, but I mean, that's... mine's like a great giant bush. Working to hedge proportions around this area.
Mate, I'm paying you. This is about me, isn't it? Not you.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Shall we start with word association?
Yes.
Angry.
ABC learning.
Alcohol.
Good. But bad.
Holly.
Wife. Boss. Hot.
In that order?
She knows whatever order she wants it in.
Children.
Coming. I know. It's going to be fun. Good on me.
Aussie.
I'll save you. Come on.
That was really creepy.
I get told I sound like him. Or do I? I can't. Maybe I don't. I think I just made that up.
Warrnambool.
Hometown. Yeah. Who's laughing now? They didn't believe in me. Now I've proved them wrong, haven't I? Mum and Dad.
Sunblock.
Too late. Didn't believe it in the 70s. My skin on my nose used to peel and then it stopped one day. I ran out of nose skin. Seriously, it's just cartilage now.
Are you ready to go a bit deeper?
Love to.
If you didn't become a comedian, where might your life have gone?
I was working at an abattoir, washing sheep carcasses. Who knows how that could have turned out.
Where's the strangest place you've ever woken up?
I woke up once at the top of a Norfolk pine tree, seriously, surrounded by burger rings.
Just...
And it was me and a mate, and we had the police downstairs with a megaphone. Not down, there was no stairs. We had the police at the bottom of this tree saying, "Come down." And I said, "I don't even know how I got up here." We'd stolen the ladder. There was a ladder at the bottom of the... Yeah, it was a great day. Got locked up before I stopped drinking.
You were dux of your school?
I was, yes.
Was there a lot of competition?
Well, it was a special needs school, but no, it actually wasn't. It was an actual school, and you know what? I was dux, but it was the worst year in the history of the school, and I'm not. It was. Normally, the dux in the next year would get presented in front of the new year and saying, "This is our dux from last year. Clap him." They forgot about me. They did not do it, and I'm still waiting for that phone call.
Well, hopefully tonight
Yeah.
will change all that.
Exactly.
What was the school? What was your
It was called Christian Brothers College down in Warrnambool. Not many brothers are left down there now. They were an interesting bunch of people. They like priests without the status. They were. They didn't... But good on them. Most of them were great. The other ones, hopefully, are in jail now.
What advice will you pass on to your child?
Just relax. Look, it doesn't matter what you look like. Just relax. I hope my daughters look like my wife. If they look like me and they're 15, they're going to hate me. They're going to go, "Dad, how am I meant to pick up with these teeth?"
What trait of yours do you hope your children don't get?
I hope they don't touch their penis as much as I do. Especially if it's my daughter.
What's one thing you haven't done in your life you still want to do?
A threesome. Though my wife is pregnant, so maybe that counts. I don't know.
and yellow, Mr. Dave Hughes. Strange but True is up next.
It's Good News Week.
Time to go back to Strange but True Land. Mikey, Julia, Shaun, you had the Bullhorn.
I'm a 70s porn star.
A singlet.
There, I must admit, we haven't actually thought about this since we showed them
we
originally. So can we have half an hour or something?
Yeah, well, take some time.
I think Julia has a song.
We have a song.
Once there was a time to get back home. Once there was a time to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby.
You have a beautiful voice, and you people will clap along with anything. It's like being at Hillsong.
Yes.
I haven't run this past my colleagues, but I wondered whether it was linked to Greek mythology and the
Minotaur?
King Minos, of course, got a gift of a beautiful white bull from Poseidon.
Hello.
And then his wife fell in love with the bull and got Icarus's father, I think his name was Daedalus, to construct a wooden costume for the missus, and the two, the bull and the missus, Minos, had conjugal visitations upon each other.
Oh, wow.
And the result was the Minotaur, who lived in the labyrinth and was killed by Theseus, who may have worn a T-shirt.
What about this lady?
Yeah, different story. But she was probably watching because it was such a filthy arrangement in that labyrinth. And they may well have hummed a Beatles song. That's my explanation.
I would like to agree with my colleague here, but he's wrong. This is the thing that almost threw us, because it makes one think of something, you know, bovine, but I didn't say bullhorn.
Take the bull by the horns.
Also, too, a bullhorn as in shouting out, you know, it's the shout drill. Bullhorn.
Ooh.
Encouragement.
To lose weight, are we all getting two fatty boomsticks?
Two fatty boomsticks. Well, indeed, to the point where there's a new gymnasium in London, where instead of, like, lifting, say, 20, 30 kilo weights, you lift 20, 30 kilo little people. What do you like to be called?
We can call my people little people.
They lift human beings.
They lift human beings who shout encouragement out at you, like you can't get me over your head, you fat bastard. At which point you throw the weights across the room.
So the most annoying thing about lifting weights is having to put them back, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
If the weights could put themselves
I
back.
know. I'm shaking by then. Shaking.
Do we get it right, Paul? I'm just curious which one of us was right,
The
Mikey
Greek-
or
the
me?
Greek,
The Greek mythology. Or
Close.
Sadly, Mikey Robbins is correct, but your team gets the points.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
A gymnasium in London has replaced its weights with a range of human dumbbells, including little people who shout encouragement as you lift them.
They don't look happy about it.
It's like bench pressing Oompa Loompas.
Where do you grab hold of them?
The human weights range from a 155-kilogram man called Matt to a 30-kilogram midget called Ari. But please consider others and towel down your midget when you're done. For those who prefer the treadmill, increasingly small humans stand behind you to give the impression you've walked a really long way. Claire, Lehmo, Dave, you had the F.
Yeah. Yes.
The wig.
There. Shaun Micallef's twin sister.
why my sister? Why my sister, Lehmo?
It's just a dream Lehmo's had for a while.
And this.
asked a girl what she wanted to be. She said, baby, can't you see? I want to be famous, the star of the screen. But you can do something in between. Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. And maybe I'll love you. Beep, 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 beep. I feel like I'm U2. I've done one album too many.
What is the story? How are these things connected?
Right.
Well, I think that, no offence, Dave, but I think his singing performance is a real indication of what the story is about. It's about somebody who...
About human tragedy, is it?
Repeatedly... human tragedy. Somebody who repeatedly tried and just couldn't get there.
Is there something about driving?
Yes.
Yeah. And an old person driving.
771 times she's failed her driver's licence test.
How many?
Yeah, 771.
Look, in her defence, she has been dead for the past decade.
707. How is that only now an international news story?
Yeah, that's
what was so unremarkable about the 500th failure? Just another day in the office.
Is she having lessons? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, she's at the Lindsay Lohan driving school. That's working out for her.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a South Korean grandmother has failed her driving test 771 times. What a dilemma. I don't know whether to be ageist, sexist or racist. The 68-year-old, identified as one Mrs. Cha, has taken the test almost every working day since 2005. The first time she sat for it, she managed to start her desk and reverse it into a wall. Her family really wants her to get her licence too. Her daughter's 40 years late for netball practice. Stay tuned, slow learners. Fast Money is next. There's still more. Here we go, Kevin Rudd's Fast Money of the Game, almost as exciting as the man himself. DC Comics is reviving the character of Batwoman. Apart from being a crime fighter, what is she?
Oh, come on! Come on! I know this! This is mine!
Lesbian.
A red-headed lesbian.
DC's first openly
that
gay...
ruins it.
In Washington state, 3 women suspected one of their boyfriends was cheating with another female.
Yes.
Ooh. What did the 3 do to her? Anybody? No?
Cut her boobs off.
I think they went...
Oh, my God.
I'll go with the last question. There's no doubt that Batman has been banging Robin, so...
In Washington state, 3 women suspected one of their boyfriends was cheating with another female. What did the 3 do to her?
Oh, whinge about it?
They took her to a border patrol station and tried to have her deported. Who is the latest freak show Hollywood couple? Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, Courtney Love and Mickey Rourke.
Thank you very much. Actress Kate Winslet has decided she's going to start loving something she's never loved before. What is it?
Me. Chicks.
Anybody?
Exercising.
Anybody?
Small sachet.
Yeah, body.
Yes, go to a specific part of the body.
Oh,
I'm
her
gonna give it to you.
bottom,
Bum.
her butt.
Thank you. I'm going to throw it over here. You've got another 2 there. Stolen.
Kate Winslet has always been hot, can I say? She's carrying a little bit of beef, but it's always been hot. Seriously, have you seen her film? She gets naked a lot.
I know. If you go around to her place, hi, how's it going, Kate? There you go.
I found it disconcerting in Titanic that she seemed to bloom and shrink over the course of the film.
Well,
Did you see how long the film was?
So in the cage match tonight, Mikey Robbins, Julia Morris and Shaun Micallef scored a no-holds-barred 87 points. Crushed by Claire Hooper, Lehmo and Dave Hughes on 98 points. Don't forget the website 10.com.au/GNW for all the extra bits, the podcast, and our new interactive game, Whose Buttocks Are Those? So we say rot in hell, Danny Nalia, and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. Sydney will host tomorrow's legal forum on including animals in wills and the illegal forum on including animals in wedding ceremonies. Caltex Australia will announce its 2008 results with a short press release. Whoopee! The National Drugs and Poison Scheduling Committee will meet in Canberra. The topic this year is why taking drugs is so much more fun than taking poisons. Foster's will announce its half-year results. After 6 months, it still tastes like watery horse piss. Yes, how do we know? And the Adelaide Film Festival will kick off. Look forward to seeing Trev finds a stick, Trev points at a church, Trev has a ciggy, and Trev discovers the grisly remains of a sex murder and buys some milk. Good night!